So today we're going to be reacting to the MVP ladder, the official one from NBA.com, and this is from Sean Powell. Shout out to him for this. Whether or not I agree, whether or not I disagree, whether or not you guys agree or disagree, heck, the more basketball content there is out there, the better. And for speaking of more basketball content, graphics not yet made, but we are doing Hoopsmas. What is Hoopsmas? On this channel, in the quest to 10,000 subscribers, that's the goal. 10,000 subscribers by the end of Hoopsmas. We are going to be making so many videos, and I might honestly just start streaming. Basketball news, some stuff. Who knows? Either way, though, we are going to be trying to get to 10,000 subscribers. We can get to 6,800 by the end of the day. We're not going to get to 7,000, so I'm not going to set that as a crazy goal, but 6,800 by the end of the day would be absolutely insane. That is our goal for the first day of Hoopsmas. 10K by Christmas is the goal. Either way, we are open to new arrivals. We're always open to new arrivals breaking the top 5, but what happens when the regular 5 are stubborn? Well, that means no changes this week for the top spots in the ladder for the first time this season. It also means about the standard being set, starting with Jokic reigning MVP at number 1 through Thanksgiving. So I'm going to scroll to the bottom so we can see who the numbers are. So I'm going to really slowly scroll through. At number 10, or 5 more after the top 10. Franz Wagner should be in the top 10 of the MVP list. I'm putting it out there. Franz Wagner deserves to be in the top 10. No ifs, ands, or buts about that. Franz Wagner deserves to be in the top 10. Trae Young, maybe not. Luka Doncic, nope. De'Aaron Fox, the Kings aren't quite good enough. Cat, I don't know. But Franz deserves to be in the top 10. There's no way there's been 10 better players in the league than Franz this year. LaMelo Ball 10. I'll live with that. Curry 9. Mitchell 8. Wemby 7. And Kevin Durant 6. Franz Wagner above every single one of them other than Donovan Mitchell. And I know Donovan Mitchell has had a couple of slow games, but the Cleveland Cavaliers have been unbelievable. So I will say, like, there is no way that that Donovan Mitchell, with the way the Cleveland Cavaliers have been, shouldn't be at least higher than Wemby. Wemby's been ridiculous, though, so fair enough. But Franz should be in the top 10, probably over Steph. As good as the Warriors have been again, Steph's averaging like 22 a game. Like, Franz should be in that top 10. So let's take a look at who is number 5. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, averaging 29, 6, and 1.7 steals. Scored 30 or more points in 4 of his last 5 games, proving his high-level consistency is thriving. Doesn't hurt that OKC remains top of the West, partly helped by Shai's 35 points to hold off the Warriors. Failed to score at least 20 points only once this season. That gave an easy win over Spurs, but they didn't need much from him. He's known as Mr. 31 points for a reason. And record does matter, but it doesn't mean everything. Like, if you're unbelievable on a team with a great record, great. But for the Oklahoma City Thunder, for me, I don't understand how he's 5. And I mean that. I actually don't understand. Like, the OKC Thunder have been injured this season. They are 15-4 in the loaded Western Conference. And they are 15-4 and on a 4-game winning streak, and he's putting up 30 and 7 assists a game. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, him being 5 is crazy at this point in time. Like, I'm guessing 3, 2, 1 are going to be like Tatum, Giannis, Jokic. But like, I wonder who's 4. Honestly, who is 4? I'm just trying to think off the top of my head. Who the hell could number 4 be? Considering the fact that Shai is 5. Number 4 is... Giannis is 4? Oh, I forgot Anthony Davis. Wait, they put Anthony Davis above Giannis. What does literally, what does Anthony Davis do above Giannis? Their records are near identical. Like, both of these players have near identical records. Giannis, he's literally putting up, he's putting up 40-point triple-doubles every second night. Giannis is leading, as far as I'm aware, Giannis is leading the NBA in scoring. He is averaging 12 boards a game, 6.6 assists a night. And he's also averaging 1.4 blocks a game. Half a steal. Like, AD has played less games. The Lakers' record is basically the same. No. No way. No way in hell that this obviously is before his 40-point triple-double last night, it seems. This, I think, was released today, but obviously the points aren't quite what it is today. But again, he's just coming off a 40-point triple-double. Giannis, it should literally be a 1-2 Giannis and Jokic. And the only reason it should not be a Giannis Jokic 1-2 is if they both stay at like the 6-7 seed. If they both win, let's just say they both win under 50 games. Because even if you are like a 6 seed and you win 52 games, then that's still fine to win. That's still fine to win an MVP. Unless they both win under 50 games, there is no question about it. There is absolutely no question about it. Like, Giannis at 4 is wild. Anthony Davis 3. Like, what? There is no way Anthony Davis is still 3rd in MVP. I get it. He was so good to start the year. Had a home league match against Jokic last week, was shot poorly. Scored just 14 points and delivered his first substandard game of the season and lost to Nuggets. That happened against the MVP. Still followed up with a pair of double-doubles impacted the season. What about the 15 points the man scored against them? Like, this is recent enough. This is, like, more recent than his 15-point scoring against Isaiah Hartenstein. He's down to 28 points per game. Like, there is no way in hell Anthony Davis should be any higher than 5. No way. It should go... realistically, the MVP race should be 1, Jokic, 2, Giannis, 3, either Shai or Tatum. I would go Shai. If you want to argue Tatum, okay, go for it. My whole thing with Tatum is sometimes a lot of the time he's not even the best player in his team, whereas Shai is without question the number 1. And then 4th, you can go one or the other, one of Shai or them, and then Anthony Davis 5th. But him 3rd is mental. Jayson Tatum 2, just no. Secures runner-up position. Only drawback is he missed all 10 of his 3-pointers and win. Even when he struggles shooting, he finds other ways to contribute. His rebounding average is high for small forward. He finds other ways to contribute. Man, he literally, I'm not joking. Jayson Tatum could probably stand in the middle of the court doing the Jesus Bynum pose from NBA Elite 11, and the Celtics could still win games by 30. Jayson Tatum could just decide, you know what, after 2 minutes of the game, I'm just not playing. I'm just kind of lazy. I'm not bothered. And they would still win games. Like, he does, in Jayson Tatum's defense, he does find other ways to contribute when he's not scoring. That's not worthy of MVP. I'm sorry. It's not. And, like, I like Tatum. Like, that's the problem is that, like, he's just the best player. And, like, I don't even know if he's better than Jaylen Brown. When it matters, Jaylen Brown's always the one to step up. Like, Jayson Tatum, I've seen him hit some daggers, I guess. Like, he's hit the odd game winner, but, like, he's just so... I just don't really... He's just good. I don't know how I feel about Tatum. I really don't know how I feel about Tatum. But again, like, I will say, no, he is good, but he's just not better. He just has not been better than Giannis or Shai this season. Tatum has been good, though. And Jokic, clearly number 1. 29, 13, 10.6 after 34.13 rebound effort against the Lakers. The Joker had a momentary stumble when they, in a blowout, lost to Knicks. Afterwards, Nuggets coach challenged him to respond. Jokic did so with a 30-point takedown of Jazz. Remains among the league leaders in points, rebound, assists, and is also tied for 17 steals. He's averaging more blocks. But, like, what is he in? I don't care about totals. Give me per game. He is 4th in the league in points per game. He is also doing it as efficiently as any player has ever done. So I see in rebounds per game, he is 2nd in the league in rebounds per game. And he's only behind Isaiah Hartenstein. And because Isaiah Hartenstein only played 4 games. And he is 2nd in the league in assists per game. So realistically, he is 4th in points, 2nd in assists, and 2nd in rebounds. We've never seen anything like this before. A season from Jokic where he is clearly at this point the MVP. Unless his team falls into the play-in, the man's the MVP. So anyway, yeah, that is the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.